Welcome back to This Stays Here. I'm your host, Brandon Scott.
I'm Garrett Kellum.
Today we have a special guest, Amazon best-selling author, part-time golfer, and entrepreneur. Garrett, why don't you introduce our guest?
Get out. Shit.
Let's try that again.
Guys, today we got a vessel for positive change, an extremely good friend of ours. Not just a mixologist or a tapester, but our town's best bartender. He don't stop there, but an author. Guys, today we got Greg Stratner Jr. with his book, A Brand New You, the ultimate guide for quitting porn and self-transformation. Greg, welcome.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, Greg, when did you stop jerking off?
Long time ago. No, February 2016.
You know the date like
Yeah, February 2016. Well, not, yeah.
What day? Because my birthday's February.
Oh, I don't remember.
Give me a date. Say a day.
I mean,
You stopped
say
jerking
it's
off.
been 5 years since I published
Say
the
a
book. I
day.
don't remember.
Say a day. February. Say a day.
Let's say February 5th.
Amazing.
Five's my lucky
Amazing.
number. That's not fact, though. That's, it's not fact.
All right.
But anyways,
Why? Why did you stop?
so it's kind of a funny story. It kind of happened, kind of was like, well, let me take a little sip here.
Get comfortable, baby.
We're going to be here a while.
I know, second time through, I'm like, God damn it.
What are you
No,
talking about? Yeah, this is first try.
No, so back in 2015, I was trying to play professional golf, and I was looking at my life and myself and trying to improve myself in any way that I could. So I was doing things like meditation, cold showers, journaling, the whole 9 yards, and I stumbled upon this thing. It was called NoFap, so it was not watching any porn, and there was all these benefits associated with it, and I was like, oh, these sound like good benefits. Let me try this. So I tried it, and a little time passed, and I was like, this is the way, right? And so I started a YouTube channel because other people had YouTube channels, and I thought it would be cool to share my story with everybody else, so people could listen to it and hopefully influence them in a positive way too. So I took all my YouTube videos, condensed it down in the simplest form, and I put it in a book format, and that was that, pretty much, as far as the book was concerned. But like I said, this was something I've been doing. I've been living my life this way for a long time.
Yeah, and reading your book, it's lit. I could go to a page if I need help with something. I could go to a page and it'll walk me through what I got to do. It's set up like a guide and instructions.
Yeah, it's literally like, I tell people all the time, I'm like, so people ask me, they're like, oh, you wrote a book, and what is it on? I'm like, how to quit porn, and they're like, what?
You could
But you
open
could
the book in the
literally just look at the table of contents, and it tells you what to do.
Yeah.
Like, anything beyond the table of contents is like my subjective experience, and opinion on things in many ways, but
So you quit. You're experimenting. When did you start to feel like you were Tiger Woods?
I felt like a brand new you after, I'd say, 10 days. 10 days was like when I was like, this is something. And then after 30 days, I was like, I will never go back. And, we're all human. I failed. I would go back, and then
You
I would
use
be
the
like,
term relapse, like an addiction.
yeah, that's like when you're in the community, this type of community. It's
yeah.
like that's like one of the common terms.
Well,
I use a lot of common terms in here just that are just known by the community or whatever. But it's a relapse, but it's not like
Well,
it's not
it
like you're
is.
on drugs. Even though your brain
Dude.
is picking it up, it's basically like doing drugs.
It has the same effect almost,
yeah.
but the physical effect isn't there. So any other drug, alcohol,
of
you're dealing with a
course.
hangover. You mentioned that in the book as well.
Yeah,
But anything else, there's a physical
it's
adverse effect.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, it's not. It's just strictly mental, and everybody thinks it's just whatever.
it's like it's a silent assassin. Like it kills your drive, it kills your motivation, it kills you, it makes you function at a lower level than you otherwise would have if you weren't, wasting your vital energy.
Yeah.
This is what makes you, really, I feel.
A brand new you.
Yeah, like it's your energy, bro.
So after that, you said it was like roughly after 30 days, right? So
Yeah.
how many times, because of the testosterone spike after a week or whatever it is, whatever your body does, how many times did you face that urge in that 30 days?
See, it's funny because like I don't really feel like I didn't have really an issue with any urges really, because I feel like the positive effects the positive effects were so strong that I was just like, the urges were very slight. Like I didn't really have any urges per se that were like, you know,
I was talking with a buddy at work.
stand out like, oh my god, I can't, like I need to, you know, go on a run because I
Right.
have so much energy. It was like, no, once like 30 days hit, I knew that this was the way I was gonna live, and that was that. And you know,
I was talking with a buddy at work, and I told him about your book, and we were talking a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah, no, these urges come, and all I
Yeah.
think about is I gotta jerk off.
yeah,
I gotta jerk off, and when you jerk off, you watch porn. So he has these urges. What's something he can do to stop?
I mean, I feel like it's a plethora of things that you have to do. Like you have to, it's going to depend on your discipline and really how much you want it. Because it's
Right.
like for me, I had so much riding on my own ability to perform as the best version of myself. Like on the golf course, that was my whole motivation. And then it kind of ended up being like just golf was over there, and I want to be the best version of myself in general. But as far as like what to do, there's, you know, so you're gonna have excess energy once you stop. You go to the gym twice a day, 3 times a day if you need to, because that's one of the biggest things. People are like, oh, I want to fight people if I'm not jerking off. I'm like, no, you need to go take that and run. Like go run, go lift weights, do that. Then, you know, you parlay that with taking time to meditate, 10 minutes a day. You know, then you write in a journal. You write out how you feel.
Yeah.
You frame how you feel in a positive way. It's like there's a bunch of things that all go together, really. And that's how I did it. It's not necessarily it's not the way, but I feel like doing multiple things on multiple fronts, why not have no stone unturned?
Right.
So in your book, you mentioned cold showers. If you have the urge, just jump in the cold shower.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see that making sense,
Yeah.
but not everybody has time to do
Yeah,
that.
well, exactly. Or if you're like, you know, you don't have access to a shower or whatever. You know, there's different things. I feel like you have to be creative with it. You know, and
To
and
get
it
your
and
mind off.
it all comes down to like back in the day, like I'm not nearly as aggressive and like rigid with my routines and what I do now as what I did back when I was like in this phase of my life, because I feel like this phase of my life was like a building phase, and you know, you go through different phases, and I'm not really in that phase anymore, and lost my train of thought.
Happens.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the same thing with drinking, right?
Yeah.
Like if you have a problem drinking, you have to keep yourself so motivated on something where that drinking is going to kind of prevent you or keep you from excelling.
Yeah.
So for me, like I was doing a ton of training, and I just stopped drinking. It just went away.
Yeah.
I used to drink all the time, and then it just went away. I'd maybe drink one day a week, if
Yeah.
that, because I was so busy with my regimen. It was just like I was just going and going and going, and then I think at the same time, like I didn't have time for anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Like, there was a time period I don't even remember, 12 months, 16 months, where I was like completely celibate. Did nothing. Like all I did was train for golf. Like it was wintertime, I'd be shoveling my backyard, hitting balls every day, practicing, reading golf books, like doing anything that I can do, meditating, cold showers, flotation therapy, like literally like probably, you know, as much as I could do.
Yeah. Can I branch off into the meditating?
Yeah, of course.
So in your book, you said for beginners, you could download this app. You say
Yeah.
exactly what app it is. But you're like, all you could even do is just 10 minutes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
dude, I put my AirPods in. I went on
Yeah.
Spotify, typed in
Yeah.
meditation music.
Yeah.
Dude, with the noise canceling, by the way, and the new AirPods, oh my god. Dude, silent. And you talk about just start focusing on your breathing, of the feeling of the air, and just all that stuff. And I did it after 5 minutes. I started feeling some type of way.
Oh yeah,
It
no,
was
for
weird.
sure. It doesn't take long. Like the app that I talk about is the Calm app, and I use that app religiously. I don't use it anymore. I don't.
Okay.
For meditation, for me, is more like now. It's like when I'm living my life doing something, I'll take like a minute to consciously feel my breath, feel my feet on the ground, feel like my body. So it's like instead of sitting consciously, I do that. But the Calm app is great because it gets you to a place where you can kind of click into that quickly. You know,
Yeah.
like
I've experienced people that
the
were.
Calm app is great. It's a phenomenal app. And but like you said, you can do. I didn't know they had it on Spotify.
I typed in meditation.
Yeah, I use YouTube. I use YouTube now. Like I'll do if I meditate now. When I do meditate, I will do like I'll lay down. I'll put in my headphones and I'll listen to like positive affirmations, like a meditation with positive affirmations.
Yeah.
So it kind of hits two stones with
Yep.
So, I've been with people that have suffered from anxiety attacks while I was with them. They had a lot going on in their life and they just started having anxiety attacks and they start freaking out and they're like hyperventilating. Like, okay. So I basically coached them through that. I was like, okay, feel what's around you. Center yourself.
feel your feet.
Feel, yeah. What do you feel? What do you smell? What do you what's the air feel like? What do you see?
Yep.
Just your senses. Just focus on your senses. Don't worry about anything else. Just focus on what's there right now. And that actually worked. I saw it in a movie and I tried it. And it worked.
Yeah. No, for real. Yeah.
Well, that's like what the cold showers does. Your brain and body are literally just focused on surviving, not freezing to death. So it drains everything you're thinking about, everything, whatever, and it's just like your body's like, I gotta survive.
I'm trying to think of the type of music I used to listen to. If I used to go in my room, I would just I'd like turn the lights off or like dim the lights. I'd just sit on my couch, and there was I can't think of what kind of music it was, but like that Zen kind of music.
Yeah.
I would just sit there, and just stay on my couch and just listen to that and just not even focus on the music. You kind of focus on the music at first, but then you're focused on your breathing and then everything else dissipates.
Dude, I'm telling you, after 5 minutes, I physically and mentally felt this thing, and I only want to do 10 minutes, so I fucked up and I set an alarm. So I got into this trance after 5 minutes, and then another 5 minutes, the alarm went off, scared the shit out of me. But it was this weirdest awakening after just my first ever time meditating. I will forever do it.
Oh yeah. Have you guys ever used have you floated before?
No.
Have you floated before? You guys
No.
haven't floated? See, now floating is like meditation on steroids. Like, because, are you guys familiar with it at all?
Guys, you got to get this book because he goes over all of this stuff.
Like, there's a float spot in Northampton, Mass. Euphoria. Awesome float spot. Best place.
Walk us through the whole thing, floating.
So essentially what it is a sensory deprivation tank. You go into it's like a spa, like anything else. You walk in, it's a spa, very like relaxing feel.
Yeah.
And it's a sensory deprivation tank, so like a bathtub that's really probably filled with about this much water, and you're encased, so you're like in a solid, like like maybe bring
It's
the
like a
ceiling
tanning
here
booth,
down to here. Yeah, a little bigger than that, but it's filled with just a little bit of water, and I want to say like 400 pounds of salts. So when you lay in the water, you float. It's quiet. There's no sounds. There's no you have an option of using a light, but typically, like, if you're floating to have full sensory deprivation.
Right.
So I don't recommend a light, but if a light gets somebody to try it and see how they feel about it, that, start with the light and then eventually they'll be like, oh, okay, turn the light off. But it's like the most relaxing experience you can have, because you literally have no senses. You're floating, no sound, no anything.
Yeah, and you say the salt makes
Literally float.
Makes
So
the water become the same temperature as your body, and you start to lose feeling of the water.
yeah, it's the temperature of the water is what is it, 98, I want to say like 98, 97 degrees. They have it very close to like your body temperature. So after a little while staying in there, yeah, I knew it was close to that. But a little while, just after a little while, you lose feeling of everything. So you're just there. And maybe the first 20 minutes, typically you go on for like an hour. First 20 minutes, your mind will be going through all sorts of different thoughts. But then you reach a point where you kind of plateau, and your thoughts would be like going like this, kind of just even out, and then that's when you're like really relaxing.
Yeah, pull it closer.
Oh shit, yeah.
No, his level's okay. I thought you said like, is it in the right ear? You said no.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him.
No, his level's okay.
Okay.
I'm back here talking. I should be up here.
No, I
Pull
can
back
I
to
can
this.
raise
Yeah.
this.
I forget we're on a podcast.
Hello. No, your level's fine. Your level's fine.
But yeah, float spa is where you need to be.
So the water matches your body and it gives you that
Yeah,
floating.
it's like literally.
Well, I'll tell you, dude. I'll be swimming back when I was a kid and stuff, and I would just float there with my head out of the water, and it's almost like a soothing type of relaxation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Weightless.
there's literally there's nothing like it. Like there's absolutely nothing like it. When I first started, I was like, I think I went probably like 3 times a week for like a month or two. When I first started, because it was amazing. Like
Yeah.
you get out and you're like, you get in your car and you don't want to touch your phone, you don't want to turn on music, you drive super slow, you're just like very clear minded.
Yeah, because
The most grounded you could possibly be.
your blood pressure and everything just.
Yeah, everything. Like imagine you go about your life and you're 30 years old or 25 years old, and gravity has always been in play. Whether you're laying in bed, you're running, you're at the gym, you're
And
at work.
always feeling
Gravity is always pulling on you. Imagine taking an hour and just having no gravity. You're
Yeah.
laying there with your eyes closed in the pitch dark, in warm water that's the same temperature as your
Dude, it's
skin.
probably close to space.
It is. It is. It's ridiculous. It's one of the coolest things you can do.
See, every time I'm in water, it's just straight stress because I don't know
Yeah.
how to swim that great.
Well, yeah.
So it's
Oh,
like
God,
I'm
yeah.
just fighting for my life.
You don't want to see me swim. I'm the same way. I'm like,
No.
geez, that was only one length up the
I
pool.
try to swim every morning.
Now,
Yeah.
This is garbage.
so all these stuff we're talking about are, you call them, or maybe it's a thing. In chapter 19, you talk about the 11 pillars of change.
Oh yeah, I kind of just like took what I was doing and just kind of it was.
Oh, you came up with that?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just like
that's sick.
11 different things. Like it could have been 9, it could have been 10.
But the
Like
11,
at the time, I just picked out what I was doing at that time, and said there was 11 of them. It's like I'm just a regular ass guy doing shit, trying to be the best version
well,
of myself. So.
hey, you
Yeah.
probably feel 100,000 times better than you did.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So what made you want to use this to help out other guys?
The
Because you
tr-
started a YouTube channel.
yeah,
right?
the
So-
the traction of it, I just made a YouTube video on a whim, just because I was like, I couldn't believe how much better I felt when I had stopped using porn. And I always told everybody on the YouTube channel, I'm like, yeah, quitting porn is one thing, but you need to do other things with it. You can't just expect that you're gonna feel amazing when you quit porn, because there's so many guys that would be like, they'd be in my comments and they'd be like, oh, I quit, I don't feel any different, I didn't, complaining about
Or you
the
gotta
results.
quit for a reason.
And I'm like, yeah, but I'm also like, what else are you doing? I'm like, are you in the gym? Are you meditating? Do you have a journal? Do you write in it every day? Do you, are you listening? What are you listening to at the gym? Like, there was a time period where all I listened to was motivational
Me too.
motivational videos. That was it. Like, that was it. YouTube, motivational videos, boom. So that was kind of like, you need to do more than just quit porn. But quitting porn gives you the energy to put in the work to see the benefits from all the other things that you do. So it's like your fuel, it's like your jet fuel for self-improvement.
I think you need. So this is one thing that I think that all guys need is responsibility and discipline. Every guy needs those two things, because if you don't have those things, that's what's going to drive you into anxiety, depression, whatever, and that's going to drive you more. So you're going to do the things you don't want to do when you're under the most stress, right?
Yeah, of course.
And you're going to seem more stressed if you don't think that you have a purpose, and you're not going to have a purpose unless you have responsibility. Once you gain that responsibility, now your purpose is towards that responsibility. now you're not as stressed because you're doing something you're making a change, you're making progress, right? You're stressed. Stress comes from what? Spinning your wheels? You know, like you're putting endless effort into something that you're not receiving anything from. That, like, you're going to get stressed out from that. So unless you have, like, responsibility and purpose, like, your every day is going to be stress because you're dealing with things that are beyond your control, typically. So you're just going to feel helpless because, oh, what am I doing? I'm working for someone else. I'm bettering that, but I gain nothing from it. Okay, I get a paycheck. Cool. But I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. You know, so, and stress will make you do things that you don't want to do. So if you're trying to quit porn, but you come home every day and you're stressed, you're going to go for that easy dopamine fix.
It's an out. Yeah, it's an easy out. It's an easy out. And then...
So, with these 11 pillars, if somebody at home was like, well, what are the 11 pillars? You got, number 1, working out.
Yeah,
and then number
basic.
2, meditating. And then let's go to journaling.
Yeah, so journaling, I'd say out of all the pillars of change, it's been, you know, life is complicated. You go through different phases. There's been times where I will, you know, I won't meditate for a few days or a few weeks, but journaling has been like one of the most solid things that I do every single day, including on the same level of going to the gym.
Yeah.
But it's really, for me, I use it for planning. In the sense of somebody trying to quit using porn, I would tell them to use it in a way to develop yourself into being the person you want to be through character development, through being very specific in who you want to be, and then writing it down, saying that I am that person in the present moment, like in the present tense. Like that's what I did.
Right. So if I want to be Mr. Olympia.
There's so many different ways to journal. So it's like there's no wrong way to journal. Like right now, I don't do much of that at all. Like I mostly use it for planning. I mostly use it for planning and organization.
Yeah.
Financial stuff.
But let's say I'm
but
just
like somebody who's just trying to quit porn.
Yeah.
I would say use it in a way that gets you dialed in and really precise on who you want to be as a person, as a man, as a woman. Writing that down in the present tense, like saying positive affirmations like I am confident, I am charismatic, I am disciplined, I am dedicated, you know, blah, blah, blah. Whoever that person is, whoever you want to be, whoever that person is specifically to you.
Yeah.
You know, because we all have our own version of who we want to be and who we see as being that person. So, but that's really, that's my advice. You know?
Right.
And you do that over and over and over and over.
Yeah, you said you did it before, right when you woke up.
And over and over. And you just do it and you do it and you do it. And then over time, you become that person.
Right.
And then you can allocate your energy to different things, expanding on new levels, learning new skills, doing different stuff, you know. So it's not like I feel like you don't have to do this forever, you know. You should have awareness to be able to know where you're at, but at some point you will move on beyond that. So, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, do I have to do this forever? I'm like, no, you're going to do this until you actually
You
become
naturally
that
stop
person.
doing all this stuff?
Over time.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't think that I thought that I was going to do this forever. I was like, you know.
You just gradually.
Yeah, gradually over time. Like this
Right.
was 5 years ago for me. Even before that, and before I wrote the book, I was doing this. I was like on my pursuit of self-mastery for, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Around that time, so.
Do you journal?
No, I used to.
Oh my God, I love it.
I did a dream diary. Every time I woke up,
I don't remember my dreams.
I'd write down what my dream was.
I can't do that.
Yeah, me either. I don't even remember anything.
No, I remember all my dreams.
I don't remember.
That'd be
shit.
some like Steven.
I found out.
Shit.
I found out that I kept having dreams about tsunamis and big waves. And
What, are you Hawaiian?
Come on, man.
You know you're Indian, right?
Yeah, you're Native American, baby.
Like a new start.
No, it's.
You watched Johnny Tsunami lately?
Hold on, I'm trying to think of the word.
Woogity woogity
God damn. It's like the worst is to come. But now that I got out of a really shitty situation, I no longer have dreams about waves. So it's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't talk about my dreams.
Yeah, I don't.
I
don't remember
write
mine.
about them.
I remember like just enough to where it's like one sentence. I was like, oh, that was about this.
So then
That
you
was
have,
about that.
you got so working out, meditating, journaling. We got. I want to try the floating. I might
The
try
floating is
do it.
awesome.
Let's make it an episode.
that.
The
A
floating,
vlog.
yeah,
Could be a
the
vlog.
floating's ridiculous.
Oh, we can
So
do
cold
one.
Yeah. have to do it.
shower,
Yeah.
rituals. Oh, what you? I should have wrote down because I don't know if you remember. You have for the 11th rituals.
Yeah, rituals like a daily routine, like
Okay,
an
yeah.
AM routine, a PM routine.
So it would be waking up, journaling.
Like yes, exactly.
Okay.
And you could fit it into like, like you meditate for 10 minutes, then you journal for 10 minutes, then you do your cold shower, then you get going.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, they're good.
I'm gonna let the dogs. Well, no, because you can hear them.
Oh, it's all right. Whatever. Life's not perfect, dog.
Quality over
No,
quantity.
they only do that when someone pulls
Yeah.
in the driveway. It's more like, who the fuck?
So we can just steal your shit again.
Somebody stole your shit.
Well, yeah, their car's broken into like 3 times.
Really? The fuck? People are fucked.
Oh, I told my roommate
Jesus
we're gonna get
Christ.
paintball guns with both the rubber bullets
Oh, yeah.
and the pepper spray bullets.
Perfect.
And then we're gonna throw our ghillie suits on and we're gonna put something of
Why are the
value out
paintball
in the
going to
driveway.
get 5.56?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to fuck with them. I don't want to kill them because I want to get up there and beat them with my fist is what I want to do. I want to
Yeah.
be personal. You
Well,
fucking
and
they
you're just-
stole my plate
you live
carrier
close.
and they stole his fucking Magnum. So
No shit.
their Glock. Sorry.
No biz.
Hey.
That's fucked up.
What were we talking about?
Rituals. I'll just say it again.
So with the morning and night rituals.
Yeah, like so you can kind of take all your habits that you want to implement in your life and then break them and put them into daily routines. Basically, that's what rituals. That's what I was going for there. Basically, you have a morning routine, a night routine. Say you wake up, you meditate for 10 minutes, you journal for 10 minutes, you take your cold shower, you head on your day.
Yeah.
Then you say you go to work, you get out of work, you go to the gym, you listen to motivational material at the gym, you get home. At the end of the day, you do the same type of thing with your meditation, your journaling, your cold shower, and you just kind of get it to.
You just went over all the 11 commandments. Saying
Yes, so you kind of get. So
Amendments,
you get to a place where it's just like automatic. It's like. Where it's just automatic. You don't have to really think about it. It's just this is what you do.
So there's one thing you mentioned that is actually something that echoes across like multiple platforms. Like several people say it. You said clean your room or clean your living space.
Oh yeah,
That's what you
just
said.
small things.
So was that to keep yourself busy, or was that to basically like unscramble your mind and give you a little more focus and like stress free?
Just because I have OCD, but no.
It's not. It's actually
No,
CDO.
Yeah, or whatever you
CDO.
want
If
to
you
call
could
it. I
keep it
don't
in
know.
alphabetical order,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Sell
but
your book
it's
here,
like anything else. It's like you have small. You want to take the small steps. Like small steps, all the small steps add up to big moves. So it's like you're gonna clean. You wake up in the morning, you clean your room, boom, you got positive momentum. You sit down to write in your journal, more positive momentum. You turn the cold shower on. You don't want to get in. You're like fuck. You get in. You do it anyways, and then you have positive momentum. All of a sudden, you go to work. Work starts to Murphy's Law. What could go wrong is going to go
Right.
wrong. You're at work, shitty things come up. You're like, I got all this positive momentum, pushes you past the challenge.
No
And then
shit.
you just keep going forward with that.
Well, that's the whole like make your bed.
With everything, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Make your bed.
No
Yeah,
matter how
because-
shitty your day is.
Because no matter what, you get up, you make your bed. It doesn't matter what the fuck happens in the day. By the time you come home and you see that made bed, like
Coming to something
I
positive.
did
That
something
gave me
right.
goosebumps, baby.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
that
it's
one.
getting that momentum going.
so.
It's huge. It's huge.
Another reason for keeping your room clean.
Yes.
It's basically Jordan Peterson talks about this. He says keep one room in your house clean because you need one space that is immaculate just for mental focus and stress relief.
Mhm.
Just to like center yourself. Just to feel like you're in order.
Yeah.
Right.
I've always I'm a minimalist when it comes to things in my house. Like I don't want clutter. I don't want anything for that reason because it helps to keep your mind clear.
Oh, I hate having things
know.
on the counter.
Yeah.
I hate.
Yeah.
I just like things to
Dude,
be
my
clean.
my apartments, I would clean them every day. Even if
Yeah.
they weren't dirty, I'd clean them every day. And then I come home from work to a clean apartment, and it makes you happy.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, it's all about that momentum, you know?
Right.
I feel like the momentum's huge. Like, there's nothing worse than when you feel shitty, when you sit on the couch and you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Because you have no momentum.
Yep.
But if you just do a couple things to get your momentum going, then you get all your shit that you need to get done in your life, whatever you're doing. At the end of the day, if you want to sit on the couch for 20 minutes, you know, you've earned it.
Right.
Rather
It's like
than doing that off the rip.
you get that feeling. I don't know if you guys got this feeling, but I would never do homework in school. But when I did do homework, after doing the homework, I'd get this feeling of like, yes.
Oh, I hated homework. I didn't give a fuck.
I would.
I mean,
totally-
me
I
too.
didn't give a fuck.
Me
I
too,
was
but
like,
whatever
how
I
can I
did.
get out of school and not have to go and I was like,
I did exactly that and
I
dropped
was
out.
like, yeah.
Did you drop out too?
No, I didn't drop out.
I dropped
In like
out.
first
dropped out.
in like first grade, they were like, "Why are you doing your work anymore?" And I was like,
Because this shit's whack.
"Because I have better things to do." They're like, "What do you have to do?" I'm like, "I want to go hunt and fish in the woods." Like,
Atta boy.
yeah,
Cheers to that, boys.
I was like, and now I'm,
There it
hey,
is.
some things never changed too. I'm like, fuck that shit. Wait, oh, now I know that the government controls the schools.
I'm gonna
Alright.
stop you guys right there because we have it on video. We cheers. None of you guys took a sip.
I'm going for it right now.
I hit the table first.
But I still hit the table and took a sip.
I just took a sip.
After I said something, run it back.
Oh, come on now. I had her
That
going
was
up here.
disrespect.
There was still a lot of talking going on.
You're too emotional.
I haven't jerked off in a
What's-
year.
Absolutely.
Oh, I was gonna
love
say,
that.
what's a
boy.
what's a side effect?
I'm lying
of-
straight to your
That a
face.
boy.
I'm lying.
What?
I'm lying.
Oh my God! Why?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No,
overly
realistically-
emotional. and
The
realistically,
easiest shit
No,
to
no,
do.
no, 2
the
months.
easiest shit to do
I'll say
is
2
not
months.
jerk off when you have a girlfriend.
Irritable.
Like, this is so
Irritable.
much more difficult for single men.
Irritable is a sign of jacking off.
I feel like.
He's being
yeah.
very irritable right now.
guys, I'll be
Oh
back.
my God.
Called him.
Oh.
No, so one thing. All right, so one thing about porn addiction is setting all these young guys up for failure.
Oh yeah.
Got fleas.
It's,
over there.
the porn
Withdrawal.
industry. The porn industry is what? It's a bigger industry than, like the NBA, NFL, and NHL, maybe MLB. I forget the exact
They have
stat, but
award
it's like,
shows.
it's a giant industry.
60% of all porn sites
It's
are based in
giant.
the U.S.
They have award shows.
Yeah, because they want you to be weak.
Best
Yeah.
blowjob.
So, yeah. Like, Jesus Christ.
So, but
best
think about it.
back shot.
So you got guys that are looking at porn, that are jacking off the porn or whatever, and then they lose that. Like you said, it ruins the social aspect.
Oh yeah.
So now they don't even have the confidence or the now, mind
It's
you, that sexual drive.
It's a negative feedback loop.
So maybe they're not confident to begin with. Maybe
Yeah.
they're not confident enough to
Most
go to a
people
girl.
are.
That
Most people
sexual drive, after a while of not getting anything, will drive you to go talk to a girl. If you're out
Exactly.
at a bar and
That's
you
what
want
I
to go
would
talk to a
always.
girl,
Yeah. 100%.
but now they're not doing that because they don't have that urge. They don't have that drive. So they don't have the confidence. They don't have the drive.
And then they get sad because of that.
Not only that, but now they're not going up to this girl. What are they afraid of? What does pornography not do that girls will do?
Let me smash in the shower.
Reject you.
Oh.
Girls will
Let me
reject
smash
you.
in the shower.
Pornography won't, right? Because it's so available. So now you're not facing that rejection. So now you don't have to deal with the rejection. But maybe you need that rejection.
Oh, absolutely. And with rejection, you have to understand that, like, it's like flavors of ice cream. Like, you guys, a single dude goes out to the bar, not everybody's going to like you.
Trying to get that chocolate.
Not everybody's going to like you. They just might not like your flavor. You might be a great dude, got all your shit together, you're fucking being the best version of yourself, and you're just, so you can't take it personal. That's the thing. Never take anything personal.
Go to North
You're
End
gonna
and
be-
try to get that
yeah.
sherbet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I
get
prefer
that
banana.
mixed color.
No, but guys aren't. So, okay, they're not going up and they're not getting that rejection,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Maybe they need that rejection.
Oh, I've been rejected.
Right, but what did it make you do? Maybe you're realizing, like, okay, I've been rejected once, been rejected twice, been rejected 3 times.
Yeah,
Maybe it's me.
Yeah, you just can't take it personal.
But at the same time, you can take it personal. Because how do you develop a better character? Okay, maybe it's me. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe,
I mean,
okay, I've been rejected 5 times in a row. What do I do to make myself better?
How do I get better? Yeah, exactly.
So now you're starting to think about it. You're sitting on the edge of your bed at the end of the day and you're like, so what went wrong? What did I do wrong? Now you're starting to develop yourself. That's not happening because these guys are just...
Then you find yourself looking at a 4-inch screen jerking off.
Yep.
Being a bitch.
Damn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough. Sometimes you need to get slapped in the face.
I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all.
Oh, God, no. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Like, all you need to do is be introduced to the idea of not doing that, and then, like, think about it and be like, oh, wow.
Dude, my
more
performance-
energy, more everything, more me.
My
like
performance at the gym, dude.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
But
You have
it's,
more fuel for life
it's tough because...
to conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson put it in the way of you are doing the expedient at the cost of the meaningful. So you're doing what's easy. You're doing what's easy when in reality, if you just went out and you put yourself out there and you did it the natural way instead of going towards porn, if you go and talk to women, you introduce yourself to women, you get rejected, now you fix yourself, you adjust yourself, develop your character, whatever you have to do, and then you keep putting yourself out there. Eventually that's going to pay off.
Of
But
course.
if you just keep going home and not even bothering talking to girls,
Right.
you're not even putting yourself out there, you're not experiencing that, you're not gaining from that, you're not learning from
Oh,
that.
shit's depressing as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
And then what happens in the long run?
Well, no, I remember being single and, jerking off.
It was 9 months ago. I hope so.
Damn, dog.
Dude, it wasn't 9 months ago. How do you know? Actually, no, it wasn't because I hopped from my 1 year long right to this one. Oof. Watch the episode. You guys will know.
Yeah.
Actually, your bar was when I first saw my girlfriend. While I was with my other girlfriend.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he said it was like a
Leave
movie
me out
scene.
of this.
But no,
Leave me out of this.
But no, while I was when I was single, I would find myself jerking off to this 4-inch screen, and then
Was 4 inches enough though?
no. And then when I'm done, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah, and how does it affect your relationship? Like, that's the other thing. Guys don't understand, like, when they're in a relationship, how does that affect your relationship? You have less of you to put into it. It degrades you as a person,
Right.
and then you can't bring who you are, whoever you're in a relationship with, they fell in love with whoever you were at your best time, at your most.
Right.
And if you're gonna jerk off and be like a less version of yourself, eventually that's gonna come around and bite you in the ass. Not you specifically, but anybody in general, like hypothetically speaking.
Now you're going through the motions instead of like they're being passionate.
It's not just you're not just
And it's
talking
way
about sex.
different. It's way different than of course, yeah. Cause there's a difference between busting a nut while you're watching porn, jerking off, and busting it out when you're having sex, sharing a moment with whoever your partner is. It's way different. It's not even.
I tell you what, though, I think quit, stop watching. I mean, I haven't watched porn.
Makes
or
the sex
jerked
way
off in
better.
about 2 months, give or take.
That's it, dog.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I'm not
You been
like
knowing
I'm not a
about
young
this?
prodigy like you.
I'm
Dog.
not. I'm a normal ass dude.
Dude,
man.
2 months is good, bro. Relax.
2 months is
But
good. That's as good. But damn.
But I'm telling you, hey,
Irritable.
Fuck. God damn it.
you telling me I'm going through withdrawals right now?
I think so.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
We'll time you.
Damn, I was gonna say something, I fucking forgot.
I mean, you won't keep up with people in Wyoming. I'll tell you that much.
Wait a minute.
They have the longest.
Is that the Mormons?
Oh, I thought we were talking about the cop.
No, in
Oh, God,
Wyoming.
that chick? Oh, God.
Oh no! In Wyoming, they have the longest record of staying on Pornhub. It's like 11 minutes and 3 seconds.
11 minutes?
Wait,
11 minutes. They're watching
Dude,
porn.
I got
They're
about
on
40,
Pornhub.
11 seconds and I'm out.
They're on Pornhub for 11 minutes and 3 seconds on average.
what, like people in Wyoming?
Yeah, that watch Pornhub.
That's it? That's like all they're on there for?
Yo, how long are you jerking off the video?
Yo, I'm just saying, that's it?
When I was though.
Goddamn, dog.
About 47 minutes?
11. What do they have? Like they have like a library of all the states.
All I'm saying is, if I had a day off.
Yeah, I know. About 8.5 hours. So
No,
crank it.
I think I want to say like Kentucky or Louisiana, Tennessee.
Don't say Ohio.
Tennessee. No, somebody just outlawed. Like you have to literally put in your. You might have to even take a picture of your ID, to be able to go on porn sites.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I know.
Well, pedophiles watching weird ass
Yeah,
shit.
it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's good that there's like awareness. Like it's way more like out there now. Like it's kind of common knowledge that like porn's bad for you. Now, I think more so than it was 5 years, 6, 7.
But it's less
Years ago.
broadcasted.
Dude, and
See,
but
maybe my algorithm is just geared to like
Motivational shit.
yeah. So
Well, now
so
it
I
is-
see that
right.
all I see
Well,
it
I
all
want-
the time on my
so
like,
here,
Instagram feed.
let's segue real quick.
And I'm like,
so
oh
I-
yeah, this is good. I'm like, I'm glad people.
So
understand
I'm on a lot of like, so my TikTok and Instagram is all,
You have shit talk dog? I'm just kidding.
yeah, it's addiction. It's fucked up.
I know. That's
So I
what
got
I'm on.
TikTok and Instagram, and my algorithm. So I watch a lot of gym videos and I watch a lot of
Guns.
guns.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
So
Firearms.
with that, guns are all like men, and what
These-
men want to
these.
see are hot girls holding guns. So my TikTok is full of all these gym booty girls with big tits in the gym.
Don't let Montana see
Or no, she already has.
that.
No, so my Instagram is full of these gym girls.
So Garrett's got his own porn feed.
Greg, shut! I'll knock you out.
Let's go. I'm ready.
What, you gonna kick me out again?
Probably.
So my Instagram is full of these gym. You know, fuck you.
Keep
guys.
going. Keep going.
Nah, fuck you.
I'm listening.
No, it's very easy with TikTok because the algorithm,
I'm not
no
I'm
matter
not-
what, it's always going to be those
You
chicks.
can't escape
You
the
can't.
sexual whatever the fuck.
The thirst traps are always on there.
Always on.
Doesn't matter what
Okay,
category
I want
you're
to see
looking
some
under.
cool ass AR-15s. Okay,
You
and
will.
I want to see some big ass dudes lifting weights.
See, I don't
Those
know.
are cool ass AR-15s, but
It might just be TikTok.
They're just
though.
in the hands of that.
It might just be TikTok because I probably have pretty similar. I know I have similar interests to you.
Yeah.
I don't have any like I'll go through my shit. And
Greg,
I'll
you're not
follow-
helping me out right now.
What? I'm saying it's TikTok. Just get
All-
on TikTok, bro.
The only
You can
videos,
still have TikTok, but just don't go on there.
the only
We're all
videos
about-
that I like are
TikTok, dog.
Jordan Peterson.
China's harvesting our
You did
shit.
Grand Thumb right up.
No, it's Ben
perfect.
Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, Jocko Willink. Those are the videos I like.
Yeah, dude.
Why do I
Yes.
still end up with these girls on live?
You get it.
That are like shaking their. It's like, this is.
But you look at the hashtags and you got Jocko, you got weightlifting, you got
We're trying to
freedom.
hack the system. dog.
Well, I still tap, but I mean.
But it's what I'm saying is you can't escape the sexual fucking whatever the fuck.
because it sells.
I mean, you gotta limit it. You know, if
And
you're
you know what's-
following, unfollow. Oh, some shit pops up. Oh, I think there's a button where you can be like, I don't want to see this again. Why? And then they ask you a question, just boop. Just psh.
He just said shit talk, but he just said the
Shit
exact settings.
No, that's
That you
actually
go
on Instagram.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Alright.
I have Instagram.
Alright.
I think I don't even know. I think I have a TikTok.
Dude, I hate TikTok so much, but I found myself watching it all
Hey,
day.
social media detox, bro.
You wanna get science
Porn is not much different than TikTok or social media.
Dude, I
In
know
terms
so.
of like your dopamine spikes and
Yeah,
controlling.
Dude,
like,
your,
all
get
that type of
scientific
shit.
your brain
Yeah.
is fucking mush, dude. When you're bored, what do?
it's
Grab your phone.
It's the mesolimbic circuit. It's the desire circuit, the reward circuit.
Yeah, your hacks
So
your reward system.
So basically, you're getting a huge dopamine rush by going. Boop. How easy is that? How easy is that?
It's
And you're getting this
simple.
huge dopamine
In 2
rush
seconds,
just by
you got
doing
videos.
That's why
this.
so many people are such. So
Yeah,
much.
Because anytime that you're sitting there by yourself
Center
or you're
myself
bored,
awake.
God forbid you be bored and you're left alone with your own mind.
Right.
You go, oh God, no one's texting me. Oh hey.
TikTok.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Because
TikTok,
the dopamine
man.
rush is
TikTok.
there. It's the reward circuit, the freaking desire circuit.
No, I hate social media. I told my girlfriend, I told everybody I know, if I could throw away my phone, I would throw it right in the fucking ocean. But
I mean, you could.
But I need it for my work.
I've gone years without social media. I deleted. The only reason that I have social media now is for broadcasting this stuff.
Dude, I'm addicted to it. I'm not gonna say I'll delete it now. I'm addicted to that
No, I
shit.
deleted because you know what happened when I deleted TikTok? Before all this started,
Yeah, TikTok sucks.
I was killing books in like 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would take a book. It could be Stoicism. And I'm just like, do you know how hard that is to read?
Oh, I know.
To comprehend.
Yeah.
It was
Oh yeah.
so.
Is that like for art, thou, thy, they?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
it's-
Old English.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
can't read that shit.
No,
you sent me.
no,
you sent me a picture.
If you can't
of
read it,
something.
get it on Audible because it's great on Audible. I got it on Audible.
So,
It's
but
great.
that's the thing. I'm guilty.
Meditations by Marcus
I'm
Aurelius.
guilty. So I read half your book on Audible, and I read listened to so many other books on Audible. But if I go to those books, I ain't gonna be able to read a fucking page.
You would with the warrior ethos. That one's
I know.
Yeah. that one's well written. But back to the TikTok
Tell
girls
you what,
though.
green eggs and ham, real quick. Dr. Seuss. Shit, I know it better. Back of my hand.
Spitting lines, dude. No, but how about just a little segue, side note. These girls on TikTok, these girls on Instagram.
It's ridiculous.
What's the last girl
It's
you
just
met?
fucked up.
What's the last girl you met, other than your girlfriend? Fuck, don't say that. That had a wholesome personality.
A wholesome personality.
Because everything they need now is so superficial. Before,
No,
you remember
no,
back in
you-
like the 90s,
No, yeah.
the early 2000s.
No, Brandon, you make such a good point now. Because I'm not just saying it because she's my girlfriend, but my girlfriend is the only female or even male in the last fucking 5 years that has a. Dude, no, you make it.
Thanks for
Wow.
that.
Wow,
Well,
that's
it's like those haircuts. It's like the haircuts, the TikTok haircuts.
dude, the
Fur-
stupid
the
fucking.
furry little Brillo pads. Like, why does it or the like skinny
Go back to what you
jeans
said.
with white shoes? Like,
Well,
what's up
what
with
I'm
that?
saying is,
It's
girls these days, the only thing that they
They're all
need
doing
is a
the
superficial
same thing.
look. All they
Yeah.
have to do is follow the trend
exactly.
and post it. That before social media
Yeah.
was a huge thing, before everybody like thrived off it and survived off of it, let's be honest, they actually needed personality to be able to hang around with people.
Dude.
Now they
my
don't
ex-girlfriend
need personality.
had no fucking personality
No.
at all.
Because they don't need to develop it because they're not trying to be a better person. All they have to do is sell fucking booty pics or whatever. They have to just post themselves.
Sure, they're nice enough to do that, but
OnlyFans, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Everything is so superficial now that women don't have to develop personalities. Wholesome personalities.
That's why you find one with a personality, and that's the way. Dude.
dude, I
Facts.
scratched $1 million ticket, dude. I couldn't
Yeah.
ask for anything better.
Dude, you, my brother, Kyle, like, good for you guys. But so long as they want to be superficial, I ain't gonna feel guilty.
I feel you.
Greg, have you jerked off?
No,
When was the last time you jerked off?
I don't know. After 2016, but like not recent.
More than 2 months?
Oh yeah.
Gotta be.
Hey, I'm not on this path, okay? I mean,
No,
I'm doing
but
it.
the thing is, it's way easier if you're in a relationship.
I mean,
Like it's a challenge for guys, single guys, because like, if you're a single guy, even if you're like able to pull, like whenever you want, you're still, how much time do you really have?
right.
What's the frequency? You could go 30 days between partners, and you go beyond that and you start to be like, you're like, damn, cool, I'm ready to go fucking like January 6th on a bitch right now.
Damn. I mean, by no means.
Full-blown
Hey,
takeover.
you guys are making it seem like I'm addicted to porn. All
No,
right?
no.
I have
hey,
no
listen,
desire to watch
what
porn
you
or
do
jerk off.
is all on you, baby. I don't give a shit.
No. With my last girlfriend, yeah. Because it's
That's also
Dude,
like a
I've
red
been in those
flag.
relationships where like it's a non-physical relationship.
Dude, like I'll let.
Fuck that.
You have to have those relationships
Like, even
to get to
after-
a place where you can have a good one. Not even a good one. Good's a bad descriptive
Well, I'm
word.
tired of having those ones, so it's about time for a good one.
And you can't just live in the streets.
You guys heard it. You guys heard it. Brandon said it's about time for a
No,
good relationship. You guys heard it.
fuck.
Clip it. Clip it.
Damn.
This motherfucker is. I'm not having a wife. I focus on myself. I'm drive a blue Bugatti. Clip it. Motherfucker's ready for love. You
This
guys.
guy's always trying to come at me for like, I thrive on being a single guy. I thrive on being a single guy because I focus on everything I'm trying to do in life, and I don't really care about.
He don't care about women.
I care about women. The way he
No, I
puts
get it. I
the
was
way
just
he
saying-
puts it is so wrong. So wrong. I care about women. I respect women. I support women.
All right, we're gonna forget that middle one there.
What was the middle one?
I care about women. I respect women. I support women.
I respect women.
No, you don't.
Dude, any girl that you know that I've been with, I've respected more than they respect themselves.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, baby.
Here's a case of the Mondays right here.
Start Monday with some momentum.
Greg, how many books do you sell?
That's a case of the Mondays right there.
A lot.
I think like I haven't looked at the. Honestly, I haven't looked at it in a while. Probably like.
That's a
over,
personal question. You don't have to answer that.
No, like yeah, no, I'm an open book.
How much
No,
money
probably
do
like
you
over-
make off
How much
these?
money do you make?
No, I probably like I've sold and given away probably like well over 1,000.
Damn, that's even good, dude.
Yeah,
Hey, do you
it's
have,
not bad, you know,
Good
for
dude,
somebody
you
who
hear
isn't a freaking like.
Do you have
some regular
a
ass guy.
signed copy from Greg Stratner?
I don't, but
I know, I was
have
telling-
a copy that
I
I,
was
spilled
telling-
some like chicken grease on.
I was telling a couple of my friends, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going on a podcast. They're like, you need to bring signed copies, and I was like, I don't even have copies.
Well, I'm gonna
Like
do this. I'm gonna-
technology
I'm-
takes over. Like
I'm gonna hold
Amazon's
this up.
got this thing.
That's what I wish I did with a tarantula.
Yeah,
Facts.
I thought you guys were tripping face. When
Nope.
you ate.
No, we were
I
eating
asked him, I
spiders.
was like, what are you eating? Oh, it's a tarantula. Damn, it's oh, you nasty. Thought you were microdosing like.
That was
No,
nasty.
we were microdosing a giant fucking spider.
Where did you get that?
Amazon, dude.
You bought it on Amazon?
No,
you
the
bought
forest,
a
bro.
tarantula on Amazon.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's from a jerky company.
Are you sure?
I looked
Yeah,
at the
'cause it
reviews.
tasted like beef.
Oh, the reviews?
Yeah.
Oof.
We have another one. You want it?
No, hell no.
Right.
I don't want to eat that.
We're gonna do a scorpion next, or
If
python.
it was
jerky.
like alive, I'd let
I do
it crawl
python
around.
jerky. Do
Let's
that.
do python
Yeah.
jerky. Also, we're gonna skydive in the spring.
Nice.
You're
Nice.
welcome on the podcast anytime you want.
Hey, I'll come through and hang out. You know.
So
I'm-
we're
I'm
actually
cool with
branching
it.
out. We're gonna be branching
Yeah.
out. We're gonna be
Yeah. I
doing
mean,
bigger and better things. It's not just gonna be a podcast anymore. There will be the podcast, but it's gonna branch out. We're gonna
yeah.
do some
You gotta
crazy
be.
things.
Yeah, you gotta adapt and overcome. So
That's it,
I'm
man.
here for it.
Like I told him, I
Yeah.
want 10 valuable episodes of fundamental values of what we're trying to accomplish. Like what he's trying to accomplish.
Yeah, no, Hey, I'm with this. I'm all with this.
And
bro.
then we're
See,
just gonna get nuts.
He just got mad because I was like, hey, let's get a medium on here. Do you know what a medium
Like,
is?
what do you mean?
A medium a medium is somebody who could talk to spirits.
Oh,
And he was like, bro, we're for the problems men face.
yeah. No, I feel you.
Which I get that, and
See,
you're right. That has nothing to do with what men face. But I just think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do cool shit.
Do you guys want to see a medium, somebody who talks to ghosts? What if we had a fucking Casper sitting right there, bro?
I've got stories, dude. I've got mad stories.
I think you just leave no stone unturned, and
No.
just, you know.
I'm all for
It's-
experience. I'm
The
all for
thing is,
experience.
it's like it's a marathon. You can't be like too particular, too specific about what you're doing.
Right.
You know, with anything you're gonna do in this like creative realm. You know. It's
Dude,
like,
and then things are changing so much in the
oh
world.
yeah,
And,
I'm ready for the end of the world. That's
dude,
like,
you should see my basement.
oh yeah.
No, we still got some time. One thing that we kind of shied away from, that we talked about, and then went on to a whole rant on females. Removing social media. You mentioned
Oh, yeah,
it in
like
the-
social
Oh,
media
dude, I
detox.
fucking wish that shit was
Yeah,
gone.
so being mindful about your use. You know, like I feel like
you put in your book.
understanding.
You put in your book. You got rid of it, but you would only
I got
do
rid
it
of everything.
once a week on a laptop.
Yeah, I would log in on my laptop, but now I got more of a balance now. It's more about, you know, finding your own balance in. It's hard to say now because I live my life not totally different from this, but like much more like less hardcore from when I was actually in the thick of like writing the book, like really focusing on my character development, really focusing on who I was, and then I got to a point where I'm focusing on different shit now. Like, so
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
so,
I'm just,
so
I'm
you,
just
so
like
you
focusing on different
you
shit.
balance
Like so,
out.
yeah, I'm like balance. Yeah, like
You don't
more
gotta
like
focus on
certain things are like on autopilot. You know what I'm saying?
So when you did
And,
that,
and that's like a weird thing to say because everyone's like always like, oh yeah, gotta be disciplined, blah blah blah. But like you get certain things like in you get it going. I don't know.
so when you did that, you just like quit cold
Beers are
turkey.
kicking in.
Social media.
Oh,
When you
social
quit
media? Yeah,
You just
like,
quit cold turkey.
Yeah, like I would take it off my phone. So I have nothing on my phone. So like I had for a while I had Snapchat, I had Instagram, TikTok wasn't a thing yet. I got rid of Facebook. Like I still have a Facebook, but once again not on my phone. But I would just not have it on my phone, so you don't have the temptation like in your pocket, like if you're in line at the bank or
Right.
you know you're waiting for
I just
food
want,
someplace. Or
I just want all my girlfriend's exes to see how much better she's doing with me.
I'll see you you just gotta let that go, dog.
I'm fucking joking, man.
Oh, are you?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I
No,
think,
but yeah.
I think with
For-
any
You have to have the self-awareness to
Right.
like understand where you're at and like what's okay for you and what's going to be the best move for you. Like right
just
now,
think
I can have Instagram and I'm like, I like, I'll put my phone away. You know, but back when I was doing like writing this, and I would literally delete the apps from my phone because I didn't have the self-control to have the apps on my phone and still, you know, not
Yeah.
use them.
So with me
So
right
like
now,
you go through progressions of being able to.
did you have FOMO? Because that's what I have.
Oh no.
I feel like if I delete these apps, I'm gonna be like, damn, I'm missing out on something, bro.
Oh no,
You're
definitely
not.
The only
You're not.
thing, the YouTube, I've always had YouTube because YouTube's like very like you can learn anything from
Right.
YouTube. Like it's
You don't need to go to
informational.
school, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it was mostly with Instagram because like at the time of writing this, there was no TikTok. Snapchat wasn't even what it is now. Like it's, you know, you got it's like a newspaper. you
Yeah.
know?
so you're not missing out on anything because anybody that's close to you is going to keep you in tune,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
anything that you're actually involved with, you'll be involved with.
You just saying
Yeah.
that right now, I just realized I have no fucking friends except you.
Delete Facebook.
Facebook is trash.
Watch how much time you have on your hands that you're realizing like, oh, I'd be on Facebook right now. But what would you be doing on Facebook? Just okay. Here's the thing.
Judging.
If you're gonna create change,
Yeah,
if you're gonna
yeah.
create change,
Live your life. One of the biggest things is non-judgment. So why would you go on a place where all people do is judge?
Exactly.
You know, that's
Yeah,
why
I
I'm
make
like
a point.
non-judgment for everything. Don't judge other people, and then all of a sudden you don't judge yourself. Then things get easier.
So, if you're gonna do anything, like creating change, you want to create change? Okay, you know how they say like, oh, 1% a day. Nobody does 1% a day. Everybody aims so much higher because they want to be like this higher person. They want to be better person. So they look at this significant stride. They don't break it down, and then when they don't achieve that, they give up. Right?
Yeah.
You're aiming too high. Aim lower.
And
Aim
nobody
lower.
has the patience too. It's just like the gym. You think you go to the gym, you're gonna be fucking huge.
No, it takes months.
Yo,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna be
Dedication.
huge, dog, unless you're on fucking steroids. Just saying.
Okay, go to
Like-
the gym once a week.
Look at me, dog. I'm natty,
I'm
baby.
just saying,
I'm also
like
not
you know
that
what I
big.
mean. You know what I mean. Like I'm talking like bodybuilder shit.
No,
like,
right.
People idolize these people that are like juiced up, like beyond belief.
Everything.
Like
takes-
Liver King. You guys familiar with Liver King?
Yep.
Like
He
Liver
should've
King, when
kept it to
Liver King
himself.
first came out, I was like, dude, this dude doesn't eat fucking testicles. I'm sorry, you
Dude, he
don't
did it.
get like that. Oh yeah, well, there's video evidence of him eating everything, but
But
that's
that's not
not
what
all
caused.
he's doing to get the look he's the look.
He came
has.
out and said he did steroids. Still don't believe him.
You don't believe him?
No, he's natty, babe. He's natty.
Oh my god.
He's natty.
But that also goes with porn too. Because now you're looking at all these porn stars, right? That have exaggerated features.
Exactly.
Dude, if I could be like Johnny Sins, dude's got a honker. This fucking.
Why is
big
that
dude.
what you're paying attention to?
Who?
Don't worry about it.
You just mentioned the dude's dick. He's like, if I had a big
Dude, Johnny
dick that
Sins,
big,
he's a police officer, a fireman, a spaceman,
So
dude,
plumber.
He's a plumber, a pizza delivery driver.
Oh man, he's definitely fake.
No,
Is he an actor?
no.
no, he's like Tom Cruise. He's got a license and
Dude, he's
everything.
bald too.
He's what?
He's like 6'5".
Oh man.
Motherfucker's got a honker the
Must
size
be
of
nice.
you, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say it must be nice to be 6'5". It's alright. I've been this size since.
This
like,
is what this guy
7th
pays
grade.
attention to in porn.
Where's the cricket sound?
When I said exaggerated features, I meant in females because we were talking from a guy's
Yo, my girl
perspective.
got a dump truck, bro.
He's got a CDL, so
I'll be driving it.
you're legal.
Damn, this is getting bad. Sorry, baby.
Okay, we're so close. We're just a little off. just bring it back in.
Between the lines.
All right, I'll
Between
keep
the
it
lines.
together. Exaggerated.
Exaggerated features. Tell me that you're gonna find a girl. Okay. Can I find my fucking ideal girl on Pornhub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Am I ever gonna find that in real life?
No.
No.
No, because you're not going to come home and no girl's going to be naked saying, no.
No, I'm not even speaking that way. I'm saying I'm saying do all the physical features match, facial features match, hair color matches, and then let's go based off of that, age, history, character, personality.
Well, no, and that's the thing. I
Not
mean,
happening.
on porn, you can literally build your fantasy just by typing in the search bar.
Exactly.
You know,
So what unrealistic expectation does that give guys?
all of it.
Exactly.
It's fucked up.
So
It's pretty fucked
I have a question for you. With the book you wrote, what things didn't make it into the book that you wish had?
Oh.
Like hindsight,
up.
what do you wish you had
It's
put
there.
into the book that is not there?
It's been a while since I even thought about the book, to be honest.
That's
But-
fair.
Craig, we're trying to make you money here. We're trying to
Hey,
sell you a
listen,
book.
it's not about money, baby. I don't know, man.
Sorry.
Really, like at the time, I put my fucking nutsack into that book, so that was literally all I could do. Like at the
That's contradicting
yeah,
yourself.
I put my nutsack into that. Well, I put everything I had into the book, and I really don't like even now. I'm like, if I don't have anything to add.
He put the dick in contradictory.
Yeah,
He's like, I didn't jerk off, but I
Yeah.
fucked my book.
yeah. I was like, I don't. Hey,
You want a signed copy?
I don't have anything else to fucking put in it. You want to know what I write in the signed copies? Any signed copies?
I have a signed copy, so you better not be lying.
Oh, okay. Stay hard.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. He wrote "Stay Hard."
Because that's like what you got to do in life. Stay hard. Be fucking hard.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
time. That way it's like natural, and then you don't
Yeah.
want to do anything.
Well,
with
then
it.
you can balance the hard with
Yeah.
being softer.
No,
but in different ways.
seriously, Greg.
Because
though.
you can't be just a fucking menace. But, it's like Jordan Peterson says. He's be capable of being dangerous, but then
Formidable.
tamp it down.
Be formidable.
Yeah. You need to be a monster, but you need to control it.
What's for?
That's literally what that is.
So when it says, like the Bible mentions, the meek shall inherit the earth.
You should know from last podcast. I don't know nothing about the Bible.
I'm quoting Jordan Peterson.
Oh.
It says the meek shall inherit the earth. That's like having a sword, knowing how to use that sword, but keeping that sword sheathed.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
That's hard.
that's power.
Yeah.
That's power.
It's like you know you can fuck somebody up, you know you're dangerous,
But you choose to do the right thing.
but you don't do it
Unless,
just for the sake of doing it.
unless it's
Maybe.
warranted.
Right.
He
Yeah.
called me a pussy.
Who?
Jordan Peterson.
Nah. For you guys who don't know, I read. Actually, I don't know if we should talk about that.
What's this?
I got kicked out.
What?
I got kicked.
Oh,
I
Jesus
got,
Christ. Yeah, you. Yeah, okay. So you know about this.
Yeah, kid called me a pussy, so I knocked his ass. I knocked him
Yeah,
out.
like come on, dog. Like you. Be,
It wasn't even in your
what
bar.
happens?
It wasn't in the bar.
No, it was out in the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the week after I had to jump over the bar and break up a bunch of shit.
Oh, you
2
don't
weeks
even know
after.
about the
Or
time
maybe
that I
2
wrecked
weeks.
somebody in that parking lot.
I know you were out there. I remember. I think you were out there with the bouncers and that.
Nope. This
You were
was a
out there
different time.
once. That
There
was a different time.
This was a different time that
Too
you
many.
had.
I'm running out of fingers.
I
Keep
threw
track.
I threw a kid across your parking lot, knocked him out against one of your parking blocks.
Perfect.
And then me and
And then-
him.
You
And
probably
then me and
And
him.
then my friends went and saved him and held me back because I was gonna drag him out behind the fucking.
And then
Yeah.
two
I was gonna
girls.
drag him down the parking lot.
As you should.
A bunch of guys were harassing my girlfriend and her friend, so me and him got in these guys' faces, but we stopped that because we were like, we can't do
Yeah, I mean.
Well, the
you
kid
get to a
that
point where you're like, yo, am I gonna like
the kid
just
that
hit
I
the guy right and
threw,
he's dead?
The kid
All of
that
a
I
sudden
threw
your
across
life
the parking lot, to be fair, I was leaving the bar. Alright, it was winter, I was leaving the bar, and this girl I know comes running up to me crying, her face is red. She's like, he just fucking hit me across the face. I'm like, I don't know this girl that well, but I'm like, I'm friends of your friend, and she's crying, and there's evidence that you've been hit in the face. I'm like, alright, who the fuck is this motherfucker? And I look over, and my buddy's confronting him. And as I'm starting to like approach, because I was a bouncer, I know, like I'm gonna go up and see what the fuck happened. I'm gonna gather information. Boom, pops my buddy, knocks his glasses off, knocks him to the ground. I was like, you're done. Dude did not expect me. I'll tell you what, I came up behind him, grabbed him, swung him around, threw him across the parking lot. Dude went rolling, head hit a fucking parking block. He was knocked out. My friends went over, fucking picked him up, and they're holding me back. I went over to the building, took my jacket off, threw it on the ground. I'm in a t-shirt now in the middle of winter. I'm like going back. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm ready for this. So I started walking back. My friends are holding me back. They wake him up. He's like, what happened? They're like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you don't even know what you just did, but just get the fuck out. So he hopped in his car and drove away. I was like,
Greg, I'm gonna
dude
corner
had it
you.
coming.
I'm cornering you. How come I'm the one that got kicked out 2 weeks later when the first initial fight, I got socked in the mouth with both my hands behind my back, and that motherfucker's still there every weekend?
Wait, who?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going tonight?
We're going to
Somewhere.
Definitely somewhere.
Somewhere.
The still's open tonight.
No, it's Monday.
Yeah, I know. It's never open.
But they close on Mondays?
Tuesday.
No, they're Tuesdays.
They close on Tuesdays.
Agawam.
Are you working tonight?
Hell no. I'm working. I'm like, I'm fucking working. Hell no. Hell no.
Oh, man. No. Be formidable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
But
I
also-
did was warranted.
So was mine.
Granted, let me tell you this.
Ooh.
I will tell you this. After I threw that kid across the parking lot, and I got to that point where I threw my jacket out, I was going back for more. Dude's knocked out. I was
Yeah,
going
okay.
back for more. I was ready for him to get up.
Well,
I was,
that's when you get in trouble.
do you know what
Yeah.
happened? I fucking had a mental breakdown. I lost it.
That wasn't the night I was with you.
No.
Okay.
This was a whole other night. I fucking hate it. I didn't go out for weeks later. I didn't go out.
I got a rush,
The
bro.
anxiety was
I-
real.
No, it was the fact. I hated the fact
Yeah.
that I got to that point of frustration and just like I was ready to go to town, and I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
So, getting to that point,
No, I feel you.
I couldn't forgive myself. I felt, oh my god! And then this motherfucker, A couple days later, this motherfucker, he's at the Leaf. He's at the fucking Maple Leaf. I'm in the back corner. You remember the pool table that was
Yeah,
in the
of
back
course.
corner?
Was this
I'm
back when the Leaf was a bar?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not a restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm back there playing pool, and I used to work there.
Yeah.
So one of the guys heard the story of how I did that to this other kid, and 2 tables over, there's a group of kids. Granted, I don't know what the guy looks like. I wasn't focused on them. One of the, I think the chef came up to me. He goes, "Don't lose your shit. Don't lose your shit. Don't fucking do anything." But this kid over here at this table is bragging about how he fucking slapped the girl across the face the other day. And it was like 2 days after. I'm like, motherfucker. Like,
Why do you even tell you?
right? Like, ignorance is bliss, my friend.
Mhm.
Ignorance is bliss, and you just made me non-ignorant. Show.
Nope, it is.
It was a bad time. All right. Well, I think that was, since we're getting off track.
Some-
and this
something
is
else.
going nuts.
Sounds
Hey, no, kudos to you for writing the book. A lot of good information in there. Great guide on self-transformation and overcoming any addiction, not just porn addiction, even though that's the primary focus. Thanks for coming on the show.
Appreciate it.
Send us a link to your YouTube page, and we'll put up the link to the book. I'll hold up again, just so y'all see.
a brand new you.
A brand new you, Greg Stratton Jr. It's on
And-
Amazon.
And real quick preface. It's not literally just about quitting porn and jerking off. There's so much into this book on how to make you a better fucking person, how to keep your mind straight, and just be a fucking savage.
Yeah, so check it out. It's on Audible as well.
Yep.
So go ahead and listen to it. It's a great read. So
Awesome. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah,
Good
man.
fun.
All right, guys, and
as y'all know, this stays here.